Hey everybody, so in this video we are going to be setting up our suppliers. Okay, so what a supplier is going to be someone that you're using to fulfill your orders as people order. And so this is where you'll do it. It's a fairly simple process. Underneath your T-Rex plugin, you'll come down here to Supplier. You'll click on that. And you'll simply hit Add New. So some things you'll want to know is that the order email address. So if you are sending, wherever you're sending your orders to, this is what the email address is going to go. Okay, so it's very important. Those of you that may know that PrintTech works hand in hand with T-Rex, and so PrintTech, Randy Park and his team, they have the facility in Hannibal, Missouri. So we'll just use them as an example since they do the majority of fulfillment for T-Rex members. So this is where orders at TexInc.com. That is where you'll see that is where your daily CSV is going to get sent with the orders that were placed that day. Okay, so they'll receive that, and this is just one of the suppliers that you'll be able to choose on your product level. So when you're creating products, so whatever supplier you want to fulfill that product, they will have that. You can choose that on the product level. And also you can set this as a main default in your business settings, and I'll show you that in a minute. So you would just really want to put your contact name. So we'll use Randy Park as an example. If you want to use this, this is just an email address. This is just a contact email address, but this is the main email address that you're going to be having your orders go to. So if you're using another supplier, or let's just say that you are fulfilling some of your own items, okay, you would want to come in here and put your own email address in here. So we have members that do their own plates, they do their own glassware, and they have printing machines at their home, and so they're kind of like an all-in-one one-stop shop. So they would put whatever email address that they're using, and they would put that in here. So wherever, this is the main email address. The rest of this you can fill out. It's not of import. It's not necessary or required. But if you just want to have complete information, you can fill out the address, city, zip, and any notes you may want. So again, if you're having multiple suppliers, you may want to just make sure you have as much information. And then you're going to put in here, this is going to just be called, this will be a new page. It's not really going to be a new page. It's just going to be one of your suppliers. So this will be, we'll call this PrintTech. Okay, so we know that that's going to be PrintTech, the supplier PrintTech. So you would just want to put the name of your supplier up here. You're going to hit publish. Okay. So if we go back out to supplier, you'll see that we have this now. And so you can add as many as you want. You can also duplicate these if you want, but normally you can just go through and add as many suppliers that you need. And you want to make sure you separate them for different suppliers. So let's go back to the business settings. And let's just say you're having Randy fulfill all of your apparel, all your products, everything that you're selling is going to be fulfilled through PrintTech. Or if you have another default supplier that you're using, you can set that up in your business settings, and it will be, let's see, no, a little bit further down here, and where is that? Default daily supplier email. Okay, so this is where you can enter that. So we'll enter Randy's. Okay. And then if you want to have a daily CC, maybe you would want to CC yourself. You would put your another email address in here. If there was someone else, maybe that if you're using a supplier where you want to make sure someone else is make sure they're getting those orders, you can enter in a CC email right here. Okay. So again, once you have this, now this will be your default supplier on all of your all your T-Rex campaigns, unless you change that on the campaign level. Okay. But first, let's just go over here, and I'll show you where you pick it on the product level. So first, we'll save these changes. And then we're going to come over to our products. And let's just say you're building, we're using this hashtag mom life as an example for these training videos. And we know that Brandy's going to be fulfilling all of these products. So if they order white tea, well, whatever you have for in this particular campaign, you would want to make sure that you select your supplier email on each of your products. Okay, so I would say before you start building products, probably best to go set up your supplier email. So that way, as you're building products, you can come back in here and pick them. And again, this will be a daily order, or you can choose an individual order if you want to send them off every time someone orders individually, they get sent right away, or just once a day, your orders will get sent to Randy or whoever you're using, okay? So then make sure you just always save these settings, and that's where you would pick your supplier email on the product level. Again, if on the campaign level, which we don't have one set up, you can pick your a supplier there too, or this will just be, if you put it in your business settings under that default, it will automatically set all of your products as that supplier. So it's really good if you're using just one, so you can just set it in your business settings, so that way if you forget to pick one on a product, it's okay, your business settings will override that. Okay, so that is suppliers, and we'll talk to you in the next video.